So what was morning skate like, and just meeting the guys and getting ready for a game?
Yeah, it was great. Obviously, very good team, and a lot of Finns in the team. So a lot of friends from before already, which makes the transition always a little bit easier when you know some guys. But obviously played against them a lot, and so they're familiar faces.
What are the things you go through when it's a game day on your first day? So I imagine it's like power play stuff. What are the details you got to get sorted out before you can go play?
Yeah, I think the structure that the team wants to play with. I think coaches do a good job. Putting a little video package on how we want to play, and that makes it easier when you see the clips and see these guys how they've done it multiple years and do it right. And so I think there's the structure. But at the end of the day, you just got to go out there and play with your strengths and not think about too much. Obviously it's going to be a transition, with the style of play. Every team plays a little bit different. So, but yeah, I just gotta focus on and keep it simple tonight.
How different is it this time around for you? I think maybe there was an element of shock or surprise the first time, and this is maybe a little different for you.
Yeah, it is, and obviously excitement. Signing a contract, and very thankful for the trust that the Stars had on me with that, and now I know it's going to be this team for a long time, hopefully, and that makes me excited and maybe mentally a little bit easier for sure.
What excites you most about joining Dallas?
Well, I think just the team. They beat us last year with the Avs and dropped us in the second round, and just a good team overall. It's a lot of good players, deep team, and it's exciting, because they've been very close last 2 years to get to the finals, and they've been right there. So hopefully I can help them try to get to those games again, and just exciting to play in a good team.
Mikko, how would you describe the last 24, 48 hours?
Yeah, crazy for sure. Not a lot of sleep and a lot of being on the phone and stuff. But yeah, it's. Yeah, it is what it is now. I'm glad it's over, though. It's now it's just more about focusing on hockey and things on the ice.
Matt Duchene said that you told him maybe a couple hours that it might happen. He's still in shock. Like, you walk into that room, those guys are still surprised that it's actually happened.
Yeah, I guess it happens quick. When it happens. There's always talks and rumors probably going around, and but obviously it's. It happens quick, so I'm sure it's for the guys too. I was just playing against them a lot in the same division with Colorado and battling hard, and they were enemies, and now they're teammates all of a sudden. So it's different, but I'm already met the guys, and they're all good guys, so it's fun.
96, you don't have to give up a Rolex watch or anything.
Yeah, that's good save. yeah.
Did you ever get the Rolex watch?
Yeah, I did. I promised to him, so I had to keep my promise. Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he's gonna enjoy it.
When you're making a decision on a long-term deal like that, obviously you've been to Dallas lots, but do you lean on the guys that you know on this team to get a sense for what it's like there? And it's a big decision, obviously, outside of hockey. So how much of that work did you do?
Yeah, well, obviously you try to look at all the angles. When you get traded by a surprise a little bit, and then you don't have a contract with the new team, then you try to at that time you have to look at in all the angles, not only what happens on the ice and all the stuff, because then you're basically UFA, and obviously Carolina is a very good team, and I enjoyed my time there. I had a lot of friends I knew there from before, so it wasn't an easy decision, but I think, and obviously I've been talking to players around the league about other teams, and obviously helps with a lot of Finns. Like I said, I knew them well, and they only had good things to say about here. And playing against this team a lot, I know they're a good team, so that made it easier decision.
What was your line in the Four Nations to finish? Did you play with Aho more than Hintz?
Oh, in the Four Nations?
Yes.
It was with Barkov and Lehkonen. So yeah, so it wasn't, but power play was Hintz was there and stuff. So
what would it feel like for you if you ended up meeting the Avalanche here? Like, how would that be for you if that's the way?
Yeah, it's gonna be weird, for sure. Going back there, spend 10 years in the organization and a lot of good friends. All the staff, coaches I know very well. So, but it happens. It's at the end of the day, it's a business, and things happen like this. It's not the first time, And but it's gonna be first time. It's gonna be weird, and probably the second and third too. But hopefully it gets easier after the year.
Mikko, there are a lot of reported talks between your side and Carolina. Why ultimately did that not quite work out?
Well, yeah, I think like I said, the trade came as a surprise, and then like I said, you had to look at all the angles of like your life, on the ice and stuff like that. And like I said, Carolina, very very good team. Like they've had success last couple of years. I just looking at it, I think Dallas was maybe a little bit better fit for me, and I had to think about myself and my what fits for me, and that kind of why it led to Dallas.